Coming up on Cedar Valley today, Making Roots. A local business in Waverly is creating its own makeup line. And economic impact. A recent report found the Waverly Health Center is a major contributor to Waverly's economy. And just what is Unite Day? Wartburg prepares for the special event. This is Cedar Valley Today. Good morning and welcome to Cedar Valley Today. I'm Kaylin Thompson. The Waverly Health Center is creating a $35 million impact on the economy. The Waverly Health Center generates 408 jobs that add $28.5 million to the Cedar Valley economy, according to the latest study by the Iowa Hospital Association. The study examined the jobs, income, retail sales, and sales tax produced by hospitals and the rest of the state's healthcare sector.
And a lot of our employees, about 60% of them, live outside of the city of Waverly. So it's a huge economic impact, and it draws them and their families into the community to spend money. So as an employer, we really do have a major impact on the future and the economic growth of the city.
The day is quickly approaching and the hype is real. Wartburg College will host its first ever Unite Day on March 31st. Social media will be flooded in an effort to gather 500 donors and make a gift to the college in a 24-hour period. Students can turn in their piggy banks and count as one of 500 United Knights and be invited to the Bacon Fest, where all sorts of bacon-inspired foods and desserts will be available.
The main thing that the Wartburg family can do is get out there and make that gift during that 24-hour period. And you know, it's a gift of any size and anything, you know, if we all give a little, we all make a big difference. I know that's kind of the messaging that Students Unite is pairing with this event and the Piggy Bank program.
The culture show is no more. Wartburg College's Culture Week will not conclude in its usual way this year. In the past few years, Culture Week has ended on Saturday night with a culture show. The culture show was a mixture of different people performing traditional artistic expressions. This show celebrated the beauty of diversity in a talent show type setting. The cut was made after having a low number of auditions back in February. Those acts were then featured in the culture fair that took place last Sunday.
The culture show is just one piece of Culture Week, and I think there will always be some manifestation on campus of our celebration of diversity at Wartburg, because Wartburg is very committed to diversity and celebrating that diversity.
And coming up on Cedar Valley Today, we'll have your first look at weather. Stay with us.
Are you a high school senior passionate about becoming a writer, producer, editor, or even a cinematographer?
Wartburg College's Department of Journalism and Communication wants students like you to join our award-winning creative community.
We've created a digital cinema and production program centered on real-world experiences, with a goal of helping you master digital skills in video, audio, and live production.
You'll have the opportunity to work in our digital production control room, live recording studios, and have access to our full line of digital cinema gear.
This program is designed for digital creatives who want to explore areas such as screenwriting, producing and directing, digital cinematography and lighting design, music production and digital audio recording, live video production and streaming.
We're committed to training the next generation of digital storytellers. For more information about Wartburg's Department of Journalism and Communication, find us online and on Facebook.
Good morning, I'm Christina Alexander with your first look at weather. Today will be mostly sunny, but with a slight breeze with gusts up to 24 miles per hour and temperatures between 30 and 36 degrees. Looking at the national highs, Houston is going to be the warmest with 87 degrees, followed by Los Angeles with 83. Chicago will be the coldest with only 40 degrees. As for the 5-day forecast, today and tomorrow will be the coldest but also sunniest days with 39 and 34. Temperatures will be rising Saturday with 44 degrees, followed by a rainy Sunday and a warm Monday with 58 degrees. That's it for this week's weather. We will be back in 1 minute.
They said a bottle was just a bottle. that no one would ever notice me. But I knew I could be more. That one day, I would make people smile.
What makes something worth it? Going beyond routines, take a journey of discovery,
It's so worth it.
finding the key to unlock your potential,
Absolutely worth it.
working hard to gain something of greater value.
I'm worth it.
You know what else is worth it? You. You are worth it.
It's worth it.
So be orange at Wartburg College.
Most women struggle with finding the right makeup for their skin, especially if it is sensitive. One local woman found a cheap, quality, and natural way of overcoming this struggle.
Finding makeup that matches your skin and does not have harsh chemicals is very hard to do. Some makeup lines say they are all natural, but after a deeper look, that is not the case. Wartburg alum Krista Dolash decided to change her hobby into her job when she created her own 100% natural and gluten-free makeup line called Root.
So I had worn the most popular mineral makeup brand for over 10 years, and once I researched into what ingredients they actually put in their makeup, I found that it wasn't as natural as I thought it was. So I just always like making my own stuff, soaps, candles, that sort of thing. So I just started making my own foundation, and then it pretty much just went from there.
Root makeup line is made with natural products that do not have the harsh minerals like most makeups that irritate your skin. Root's natural makeup can be worn by everyone, even those with sensitive skin. It is gluten-free and is not tested on animals, which is a huge selling point for customers. Root offers products such as foundation, blush, lip, and eye products in any shade that you can imagine, which is made at the store in Waverly to guarantee that it is 100% natural.
Once I started playing with the ingredients, I found that even vegan products, not using like the beeswax and the different colorants that aren't vegan, I found those products were even better.
Get your favorite pretty balm or any product from Root. You can visit the store Monday through Saturday, or you can order online. Consultations are also available upon request with a payment of $50, which will cover your base makeup as well as a consultation. Reporting for Cedar Valley Today, I'm Alyssa Kozak.
Now Root is located in downtown Waverly on Bremer Avenue. They are open Monday through Saturday 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. and Thursdays from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can also call them at 319-290-5746 or shop online at www.rootpretty.com. We'll be back after the break.
What's next for your future?
Will it be worth it?
Will it lead you on a journey of discovery?
To embrace your passions.
Unlock your potential?
And realize your purpose.
With Wartburg, you can.
And you will, because you are worth it.
Wartburg. Worth it.
Schedule your campus visit and learn how Wartburg is worth it at wartburg.edu/worth it.
What makes something worth it? Going beyond routines, take a journey of discovery,
It's so worth it.
finding the key to unlock your potential,
Absolutely worth it.
working hard to gain something of greater value.
I'm worth it.
You know what else is worth it? You. You are worth it.
It's worth it.
So be orange at Wartburg College.
Here with us in the studio is Dr. Jennifer McBride. She is the Assistant Professor of Religion here at Wartburg College and has been working with Kelly Gissendanner, a woman who was convicted for murder in the death of her husband. Kelly has recently made headlines as she is Georgia's only female death row inmate. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
So can you give us kind of a timeline of what's recently happened within the past couple months with Kelly's sentence?
Sure. I went back to Atlanta for her late February clemency hearing, and that was the day before her first execution date was set. Then that day, came and she was denied clemency, but then there was a snowstorm in Atlanta, and it was postponed till March 2nd. So then on that execution day, there was problems with the drugs. And so now Georgia is trying to figure out these problems, and her death warrant ran out, and so we are now in this waiting period.
Okay. So how did you meet Kelly?
I was part of a theology program through 4 Atlanta-based seminaries, and it's an academic program, and she was in the 2nd class of women, and so I met her as in a student-professor relationship.
Okay, so what role has theology played in Kelly's life?
Well, I think that she would say that it's played a big role. One of the main parts about the story is the amazing transformation that she's had. That transformation actually began early in her prison sentence when a pastor went to visit her and started having these hard, difficult conversations and honest conversations. And I guess it was about 10 years later that she started the theology program, and so it was learning to love God with her mind and kind of deepen what was already a really strong devotional life.
Mm-hmm. So you mentioned costly grace in the article you wrote for CNN. How does this apply to Kelly's life?
Yeah, well, costly grace comes from, it's a term from a German theologian named Dietrich Bonhoeffer, and he's one of the theologians that we read. And he refers to cheap grace and costly grace. So cheap grace is a kind of saying that you believe in God or that you're forgiven, but not actually having any kind of change. Costly grace, in Kelly's case, is actually facing the hard things that she had done. And sort of an authentic, real growth. So part of the questions that people have been asking around Kelly's case is, how do you know that this transformation is real? And because it has all this concrete fruit of her transformation.
Mm-hmm. So you also mentioned in the article that Kelly's life hangs in the balance. So how are you working to counteract her death sentence?
Yeah. Well, we have been trying to get her story out, not only this amazing story of her transformation and of the fruits of that transformation, her reconciliation with her children, the way she ministers to other inmates in the prison. She's even ministered to at-risk youth that have come into the prison. So not only telling her story in that way, but also talking about some of the details of the case. She's the only, if she is to be executed, she'll be the only person in Georgia that's executed who was not the trigger person, nor was she present at the crime. And so we are trying to bother Governor Nathan Deal and let him know that there's people, many people in Georgia, faith leaders and other citizens, as well as people all over the world who are asking that her death sentence be turned into life without parole.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
To learn more about Dr. McBride's relationship with Kelly, you can check out her article she wrote on CNN. We'll be right back.
Are you a high school senior passionate about becoming a writer, producer, editor, or even a cinematographer?
Wartburg College's Department of Journalism and Communication wants students like you to join our award-winning creative community.
We've created a digital cinema and production program centered on real-world experiences, with the goal of helping you master digital skills in video, audio, and live production.
You'll have the opportunity to work in our digital production control room, live recording studios, and have access to our full line of digital cinema gear.
This program is designed for digital creatives who want to explore areas such as screenwriting, producing and directing, digital cinematography and lighting design, music production and digital audio recording, live video production and streaming.
We're committed to training the next generation of digital storytellers. For more information about Wartburg's Department of Journalism and Communication, find us online and on Facebook.
The Wartburg Players production of Follow the Sun, which was scheduled for this weekend, has been canceled. As a part of Culture Week, the production is a series of children's stories from the South Pacific, Central Asia, Africa, and South America. Dr. William Earl, the director of the play, said timing was an issue. The play will potentially premiere next year. Thanks for watching Cedar Valley Today. Be sure to like our Facebook page for more Cedar Valley content. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.